Hey guys, welcome to 7th grade lesson 26. So in this lesson, let's start off with number 1. So number 1 is asking, the angles in the picture below are complementary. What is the measure of angle A? So as you can see, this is angle A and the two angles. So what does it mean for an angle to be complementary? A complementary angle is two angles that add up to 90 degrees. Uh, 90 degrees. So if you see here, it is 3A and 2A. So since we want both angles to be complementary, meaning this whole entire angle right here, that's equal to 90. So another way to put it is 3A plus 2A uh, 2, 2A is equal to 90. Okay, so this is from here on out, it's simple algebra, right? 3A plus 2A, that's 5A, and that equals 90. And then what do you do from here? You divide both sides by 5, and you get A equals 18. So then your answer would be C. So from this question, basically all you need to do is you need to know what complementary is. And from there on out, it's just going to be simple algebra. Okay, next question. If angle A equals 40 degrees, and A and B are vertical angles, what is the value of B? Okay, so now what is a vertical angle? Let's see this picture of a vertical angle. So a vertical angle is angles that are opposite each other. So something that looks like this. So in this picture, if you see this picture here, 2 and 4 are vertical angles, and it's cut out here, but that's supposed to say 1. So angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical angles. So what is one thing you notice about these vertical angles? One thing you can see here is angle 2 and angle 4 are equal each other, and angle 3 and angle 1 are equal each other. So in this question, let me delete this picture. So in this question, it's asking if A is equal to 40 degrees and A and B are vertical angles. As we just noticed, vertical angles are equal to each other. What is the value of angle B? So since A is 40 degrees, that means A and B are equal to each other. So the answer to this question would be A, 40 degrees. Next question. Number 3, what is the measure of angle A in this picture below? So as you all know, in a triangle, all three angles need to add up to 180 degrees. So in this picture, we just covered vertical angles, and as you can see there is another example of a vertical angle. This 100 degrees right here, and this unknown angle right here, those are vertical angles. So if this is 100, then this has to also be 100. So since a triangle, a full triangle, it doesn't matter what type of triangle. It could be an isosceles triangle. It could be obtuse, acute. It doesn't matter. All triangles, all their angles add up to 180. So in this triangle below, we see 42, 42 plus 100 plus angle A, and all of that should equal 180. So from here, it's just adding and subtracting algebra. So from here, you get angle A equals 180 minus 142. And from that, you'd get 48. or yeah, and then so your answer would be B. Okay, so number four. Number four, you have what is the measure of angle A in the picture below? So in this picture below, it says the whole angle is 120 degrees. And then we have 7A and 5A in this picture. It's asking for just A. So again, this is exactly like the first question. So you get 7A plus 5A equals 120. So you got 12A equals 120. A equals 10. So your answer would be B, 10 degrees. Number five, how many common vertices do two adjacent angles have? So what is a vertice? A vertice is this part right here. So if you want a more detailed definition, a vertice is a place where a vertex is at. So a vertex is in a shape kind of like a corner. So in um, this triangle, there are three vertices right there. So now let's see. How many common vertices do two adjacent angles have? Adjacent angles are angles that are next to each other, like that. So this angle and this angle would be called adjacent angles. So do these adjacent angles, they only share one corner, as you can see, which is this corner right here. So from that corner, that's only one corner. So your answer for this question would be B. So better example, just say like that. This is angle one, angle two, only one corner right here, right here. So number six, what is the measure of angle A in the picture below? In the picture below, we see this. So any straight line that is not a straight line, but pretend it's a straight line. This straight line, this degree right here is always 180. And this picture, this line looks a little curved, but it's actually just an angle. The picture was taken at an angle, so it looks like it's curved, but it's actually a straight line. So from here, you see it's asking what 4A or what the measure of angle A is, and it shows a straight line with a little divide on it, and says this is 2A and this is 4A. So this type of situation is exactly the same as the previous question up here and number one as well. So you get, instead of 90, you'd get 180. 4A plus 2A equals 180. And you get 6A equals 180. And then you'd end up with A equals 30 degrees. D. What is the measure of angle A? For number 7, we have what is the measure of angle A in the picture below. Again, this is the same thing. The only difference with this one is if you see here, this angle, there's a box. That box just means that it's 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So again, what is it? A triangle has 180 degrees total. We've got 90 plus 51 equals 180. So that's 141 plus A. I forgot the plus A. A equals 180 minus 141. And that's the same as 39. So your answer would be A. Okay, number 8. Which angle in the picture below is supplementary to theta? So this theta symbol is the same as this theta symbol right here, and it's asking which angle out of um, let's see, we have A, B, uh, this weird looking Y, and then these this little raindrop thing. So these are all Roman numerals. That's why they look a little weird. It's alpha, beta, uh, I think this, yeah, gamma, and delta, and this is delta. That's theta. But that doesn't really matter because you can. That's not really necessary for this question. But remember when we talked about vertical angles, and it says this angle is equal to this angle, 1 is equal to 2, 3 is equal to 4. So do you see something similar in this triangle right here, or this picture? So if you're thinking these two, then you're correct. So your answer for this question is actually D. And the reason is because vertical angles are equal. If there was an angle right here, then you would also be correct. If theta was over here, then this answer would be correct. But theta is not there. So yeah, this one you just need to know what vertical angles are. Last question. What is the measure of angle A in this picture below? So we've got another one of these. This angle right here is equal to 80 because of vertical angles. And then you get, at this point, these questions should be very easy. If they're not, then you can always practice more. 3a plus 2a. And so you get 180 equals 80 plus 5a. And then from there, you subtract 80, and then you get 5a equals 100. And you get a equals 20. Get D. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good day.